Hi guys, Rideshare PA here today, coming at you tonight. Honestly, I just got off work. Well, actually, I went to work, my 40-hour job, and they were slow today, so I decided to take a day off and go drive for a little bit. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm actually headed up to where I'm going to drive for the night, so I figured I would do a live stream. So for everybody just coming in, I just started the live chat a couple minutes ago. Welcome to the room. Do me a favor, guys, if you're not a subscriber, do that now if you want to. Smash the like, ding the bell, you guys know the drill. I am driving with my light on, so at some reason if that goes off, I just want you guys to know that's why, because I'm driving. So how's everybody tonight? I'll wait for a couple more people to get, I'll wait a couple more minutes just to see if anybody else comes into the live chat before I talk about what happened tonight, or actually happened. It didn't happen today, it happened yesterday. There was a news article I wanted to talk about, and I did a video on it. However, something happened to me 2 days ago that kind of relates to this video that I posted, and that everybody probably knows already about the 15-year-old that got shot in the foot. That was in Florida. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what the details were as whether or not that was a regular ride or a pool ride or whatever, but in that news article, something happened in the car. I don't know if the gun went off intentionally. I don't think it did. I think the news article said it went off. I don't know exactly how, but she got shot in the foot. Okay, it was her and her boyfriend in the car. They were both unaccompanied minors. Okay, this is why we always say and we always state, if you are under the age of 18, you should not be in. What's up, crybaby? How's it going? If you are a minor, you should not be picking up these trips. Okay, this situation would not have happened if she would not have been in the car in the first place. Okay, so now that we got a couple people into the room, I want to talk quickly about what happened to me 2 days ago. Okay, so I was driving in the morning. It was about 8:30 in the morning. I arrived at my pickup to a woman. Hey, sexy, how's it going? To a woman that had a child seat, had a car seat for her kid. Her kid was probably about a year old, maybe a little bit younger, because she was actually carrying him in a rear-facing car seat. So she put him in the car, and I looked at her before she got in the car. She looked to be about 23, 24, somewhere in that age range between 20 and 24. Okay, she looked older. So I picked her up, picked her kid up. Okay, it was a 2-stop ride. I think I was on Lyft at the time. I took her to her first stop, which was where she was dropping the baby off. It was her mom's house, because she talked to me about it. She told me she was dropping her at her mom's house. So I took her to her mom's house. I waited about maybe a minute or two till she got back in the car. Okay. She did not have a... Sorry, I just got to turn that light out quick. A cop went by me, so I want to make sure that he keeps going and doesn't stop me. So then what proceeded to happen was she got back in the car. I started to drive. Okay. She had the address put in, and I pull over to where I go to drop her off at, and I see up the block is a high school. I didn't really think anything about it at the time. I drop her off down the block. This girl is smart, okay? I swear to God, I swear to God she did it on purpose. So she didn't have me drop her off at the high school. She had me drop her off down the block. So I pull over. It was at like a little gas station at the end of the block. What's up, Trickster? Hey, real quick, remind me to talk to you then. I'm going to finish my story, but I want to talk to you because I saw one of your videos and I thought it was awesome. So I pull over to close to this gas station where she says she wants out. I open the door. She opens the door. She gets out. and I turned Uber back on because I was on Lyft at the time. And next thing I know, I see her walking up the street. I'm like, you have got to be effing kidding me. So I just sat there. I didn't do anything. Okay, I figured I might as well sit here anyway because I'm not getting a ride, and I wanted to see where she was going. So she got a little bit further up the block. So I kind of did one of these things where I put my car in gas and go, followed up a little bit, and I saw her turn. You got to be fucking kidding me. So I go a little bit further. I go up the street, and I see her walk in the high school. I was like, motherfucker, I just had an unaccompanied minor in my car. These are things that we say, this is why you need a dash cam in your car for shit like this, okay? Now, there was no way in hell I would have known, okay? She looked old enough. She had a kid with her. Most kids that are, I mean, she was probably 16, 17, maybe even 18. She was old enough to have her hair done right and look old enough, have herself put together enough. She did not have a backpack with her, so there was nothing really, not, crybaby, you're right, but I didn't ask for ID because I didn't think she looked that young, okay? These are things that we as drivers should not be liable for. If somebody looks over the age of 18, I understand everybody doesn't want to take unaccompanied minors. If the kids clearly look that they're that young, then yes, you should be asking for ID. I just wanted to share the story because, like I said, guys, we as people need to be doing our due diligence, okay? If you suspect somebody is under the age of 18, do yourself a favor. From my perspective, being a parent, I would not want my kids taking an Uber or a Lyft if I was not with them or their mother was not with them. So coming from that side of it too, I do not want to pick somebody's kids up somewhere else or even at their house if their parents, you know what I mean? Like, just from my parental side of it, I get it too. So that's why I'm just saying, like, in this case, what happened to me that morning, I couldn't really stop it because I showed up to her house. She looked older than 18. She looked like she was in her mid-20s. She had a kid, okay? I saw it was a two-stop. I asked her about the two-stop. She said, yeah, I'm dropping my kid off and I'm going to work. She technically wasn't really lying because she was dropping her kid off. She did go to work, except work for her was school. So that's why I just want to put it out there. I just want to share the story. Like, that's what my channel's for. And for all you guys, sexy, crybaby, trickster, you guys all know the drill. You've been through it enough. My channel, I try to bring news. Okay, it might not be as well thought out as Dustin's channel or the Rideshare Professor. Like, those guys are awesome. They do really great content. My news is more, I would say, on the fly. When I hear about something or I read about something, I just want to put it out there. I want to make sure I can get it right as fast as possible and put it out there for you guys to hear. If I have any type of things that happen to me throughout the day, hold on, this light's going out again, guys. Hi Lisa, how's it going? If I have things happen to me throughout the day that I want to share, usually that's when I do live feeds at the end of the day before I go to work. But like I said, today I ended up going into work and they didn't need me, so I left, and I'm gonna go Uber for a little bit tonight. Maybe might go to a friend's house, who knows. But that's why I just wanted to put it out there. So Lisa, if you didn't know what happened, or if you're just coming in, to cut a long story short, since I just said it and everybody else just heard it, I went to pick up a passenger 2 days ago in the morning. I showed up. The girl seemed to be about 22, 23. She had a kid with her in the car. So I dropped her kid off at her mom's house, and I ended up dropping her off about a block away from a high school. I saw the high school, but I didn't think anything of it at the time. Sitting there waiting for my next ride, I see the girl walking up to the high school and she walks in the high school. So whether she was 18 or not, I'm not sure. But basically, I just wanted to put the story out there and let people know. Like I said, this channel is for me to share my personal experiences with and just put it out there. Now, going to Trickster, you are now a moderator on my channel. Welcome to the club, which I still have yet to figure out what the name's going to be. So, Rideshare Trickster, I was watching videos last night, and I came across, one second, I came across your video. I think I did subscribe to your channel. If I didn't, let me know. I'll have to check. If not, I will. I came across your video of your Dodge with the Rideshare Professor, and that car is freaking awesome, dude. If you can't tell, if you see the blue hint, let me see if I turn my lights. Yeah, you still can't see it. But I have somewhat of the same setup in my car. I have lights. I have underglow lights on my under my seats in the front and in the back. I have car seat covers. Okay. My bass in my car is not as loud as yours, so that was crazy. But yeah, I try to provide an excellent type of service just like you. But that car was pretty sick. I would love to, I have a Toyota Camry, so I would love to go to like Toyota in my area and be like, hey, is there any way like you can, I don't know, put like Toyota of blah, blah, blah on the side of my car and sponsor my car and do all that, because that's insane. I would love to build a relationship with a local dealership the way you did and get cars at a discount price. Like, that would be insane. So I would love to definitely talk to you a little bit and rack your brain about things like that. But I just wanted to let you know, Trickster. Yeah, I got the same thing, that light. It has 4 LED strips. So the light I got, it has like a main hub that I plug into a cigarette lighter. I have it, it goes into my center console. And then there's 4 LED strips that go under, I have one under each seat, and then I have one under my feet above the foot pedals, and I have one on the other side above the glove box. So yeah, there's 8 people now in the live stream, so I honestly just want to say hi to everybody that's in the live stream. And again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do that. Thumbs up on this video, guys, if you like it, and also ring the bell so when I come out with new stuff, send me a Gmail, I'll give you my number. All right, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I love how you and Rideshare Professor out there are like getting together and kind of making your community a little bit better. I watched some of his videos a little bit about, and I actually did this before. I didn't even know about the two phone trick that everybody's talking about. But when I first started, I seriously considered, I'm like, well, I have the rider apps and I have the driver's apps. Why would I not check to see where the cars are? So like, I literally go on there. If I'm in a dead spot for a couple of minutes, let's say 4 or 5 minutes, I'll go on the rider app and check where my cars are at. And if I'm right on top of a bunch of cars, I move over to the east side of town or the west side of town or whatever. And it's really good to see that he is training people really well. And I'm glad to see that you have a really good friend out there. Sometimes in this line of work, it's really hard to find friends because everybody's out to make their own buck. And I get that. Personally, I don't agree with it because we're all in it together. But what's your next video, Rideshare Trickster? The 2 phone trick? And like the same thing, I personally have no problem with any YouTuber. A couple people gave me shit. So to set it straight on live stream, I already did a live stream about this, but I'll just say it again to every single person that's watching right now. So I posted a video, my very first video, the one about me getting robbed. Yeah, exactly. How to get the most out of Surge. I just try to get the most out of it in general. I live in a smaller city, Lancaster, PA. I live on the outskirts of it. I also drive in Philly. I'll probably be there not this weekend, but the weekend coming up. So the thing is I posted that video, okay, to originally just bring Lancaster, yeah, exactly, Lancaster, California. I'm Lancaster, PA, buddy. Same city, just different sides of the coast, brother. I posted that video to just bring awareness to what happened, to teach people, to show people what could go wrong. And originally, the blurred one, I blurred my face out because I wanted the guys to get caught. They were not caught at the time. Fast forward 2 months later, Dustin borrowed my video. He actually emailed me, asked me, like a week after I posted it. I told him yes, no problem. He told me expect for this to go viral. Lo and behold, I had no idea really what he was talking about. I figured I'd get like 100,000 hits, maybe something like that, blah, blah, blah. He linked my video in my channel, and before I knew it, it blew up completely out of hand. I had like 1,500 subscribers, and at that point, I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. So I talked to Dustin, and I told him about it. He's like, dude, do you want to do this? Like, would you be interested in doing YouTube? I'm like, well, no, not really. I'm like, I never really wanted to do YouTube. I never thought about doing it. But I'm like, I might as well try and give it a shot, okay? So this is why every single time I can, I try to give Dustin praise and shout his channel out, because he made that video go viral. Whenever I have questions about things, I always message him on Facebook, and he's always there to give me some solid answers. With that being said, now after 2 months later, I am almost at 4,600 subscribers, if I'm not there yet. I've made some decent money off a couple videos. I have a pretty good following. I have, I'd say, probably 10 or 12 people that usually chime in. A couple of them are in this room right now. Sexy Legs, you're amazing. I think she left. Yes, both of them got caught ice plant. They are both in jail. They are both being held with, I think one had $500,000 bail. The other one had like $2.5 million. I'm not sure. Bail. I know neither of them made bail. So feel free to piggyback vids on my channel. Usually if I come across vids on somebody else's channel that I either want to use or want to like pick apart and like put into my videos, I will usually ask somebody before I do that, and I will tell them what the video is. But yes, if I do ever Trickster, I always link the channel and the original video, because you guys work hard for those videos just like we do. So I have no problem with somebody using my videos as long as they come to me first and ask. I actually just had a talk with Dustin a couple days ago, and the whole reason that started this conversation was the Rideshare Hub. So the Rideshare Hub came to me. Everybody knows Dylan. Some people aren't happy with him. Some people don't like him. And you know what? At the end of the day, I have nothing against anybody on YouTube. Okay? So whether people say he drives or not, or he doesn't drive, who cares? Okay? I'm not trying to be a dick here, but YouTube is a content channel. He creates content. If you don't like his content, don't watch his channel. But don't sit here and play the whole my dick is bigger than your game and sit here like a bunch of fucking dudes around a campfire measuring dicks. No, we all come out with the same type of content. We all have our own spin and our own take, okay? There's only so much you can talk about with rideshare and with the news that happens on a daily basis with Uber and Lyft. And any given day, you can go on YouTube and talk about, look at 3 or 4 YouTubers talking about the same shit, okay? To quote a famous YouTuber by the name of Crybaby, or as I like to call him, the infamous Bearded Dragon, we are all regurgitating the same shit. It's just a different way, okay? The Rideshare Professor, in my mind, is one of the greatest YouTubers that talks about Uber and Lyft, because in his videos, the way he goes about talking about it, he has the big screen behind him. He actually brings up really good conversations, really good topics, and the way he talks about it, he is just very well put together, very well organized, has all of his information, his ducks are in a row. He comes off very, like, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He has his business and his brand set up a certain way, and that's how he does it. Dustin comes off, he knows what he's talking about as well, but the way his videos are laid out, he does it in like a more funny manner. But again, he gets the information across, and people love him for that. I love how he has a goofy attitude, goofy whatever. My channel, I try to do the same thing. I try to come off fun, interesting, goofy. I like to be more... I come off as a dick. I wouldn't say you come off as a dick, but you come off, in my opinion, don't take this the wrong way or not, but you come off as a no-nonsense kind of guy. And you either take that in a good way, or in the words of Crybaby, eat a dick. Like, you don't like what the fuck I got to say, get off my channel. And some people love that about you. I'm the same way. If you don't like what I have to say, don't sit here and freaking, like, give bad messages and say bad shit and be a fucking troll. Just get off my fucking channel, because at the end of the day, if you don't got nothing to say, then why are you here? Why are you wasting your time and your input and your, again, time on my channel when you could be doing something better with your life? But I'm very interested to see what Trickster has to come out with. I don't know how many videos you have. I haven't really looked at it, but I did see that the 1 or 2 videos that you made with Professor. The one you did about that Dodge, though, that Dodge was awesome. But yeah, I'm the same way. I did a video, my very first actual video, okay? So my very first video was the dash cam footage that went viral. The second video after that was the news video of him being caught like a couple days later. You hate my shirt. Do you even know what my shirt says? Are you talking about my merch? If anybody doesn't know about the merch, in the description below, go in there, look at some of the new shirts. It's brand new. So far, I'm the only one to buy them. I will be getting them in the mail tomorrow. So I do want to do a live stream either Friday night or Saturday, just showing everybody what the shirts are supposed to look like. This shirt is, the shirt I'm wearing right now is Skillet, by the way. One of the best bands ever. The newest best bands ever, okay? There's a lot of older bands back in the 50s and 60s and 70s that were great. Especially rock back in the day. No filter rideshare. No, he needs to change it to the Bearded Dragon. So yeah. But yeah, I'm the same way as you, Trickster. I like to, if I could honestly pull it off, I would love to install like a disco ball in the middle of my roof where my light is, because that would be awesome. but I like to give my customers a good experience also. Same way your car's set up, I have the lights. How's it going? Cytroverse, Cryptoverse, sorry. I'm driving, I can't really read at the same time, but how's it going? I have the lights under my seats. When they come in, I usually ask them if it's a long ride. I'd say if it's more than 10 minutes, if it's more than a 10-minute ride, I ask them if they would like music. Usually I have some type of I would say pop or like common rock station on while I'm driving, which is fine because it's literally like just today's pop music or whatever. What's up, Go Donnie? No problem, boss. Appreciate it. So yeah, I always like to make my passengers feel like I am not a ride home for them. I'm an extension of the club or wherever they're at, having a fun and good time. I'm just an extension of that to extend their fun time and their night out a little bit further till they get home. Like I said, I have the lights. I have my Play Octopus tablet right here if you can't see it because it's dark, but it's right between. They can play games and stuff on that. I don't do it in the wintertime, but I usually, because in the wintertime it can freeze, but in the summertime when it's hot out, I usually stick water bottles in my doors, and on my seats I have the little I have a little leather thing, so I put water bottles in there. I also provide hand sanitizer. I have it hanging from my head mounts. In the wintertime, I see if I can try and find the same things, but they're filled with lotion. Because a lot of people time need lotion. So I provide those things. Every now and again, if I can find a good deal in gum or candy or things like that, sometimes I go and get that. But it's all on, you try to provide a good experience. Everyone says tip-wise that you don't get money doing that, but exactly. 80s music is the best. Safety dance. You can dance if you want to. My singing sucks a lot. But if you don't dance, then we don't dance. Everybody should know that song. Don't know that song? Google safety dance right now. But yeah, everybody does this gig their own way. What Donnie say? You're doing it right now. You're doing it your way. I'm 5-star because the way I'm doing it. Exactly. Everybody comes into this business differently. I don't want to do it, or I will do it. I haven't done it yet. I want to get business cards made up basically with just my name and my email address, my YouTube channel on it. And that way, if anybody has any questions or anything like that, I can just hand them my business card. I am trying to brand myself a little bit. If anybody hasn't noticed that, my channel is Rideshare PA. I am going to be getting, within the next couple weeks, I ordered a vanity license plate for the front of my car. That basically, it says Rideshare PA. In between the words Rideshare and PA, there is a little thing of the state of PA. Okay, so I am branding my car Rideshare PA, just like my channel. I do offer, actually, another thing, I offer in my car is free Wi-Fi. And I did it on purpose for this reason, guys. My phone tethers, okay? I don't use it often. If I'm on a really long ride somewhere, I would say anything that's longer than like 30 minutes, I will say to somebody, just so you know, I do offer free Wi-Fi. Is that something you need? If they say yes, then I will turn tethering on my phone. Now here's the funny part, okay? And I do this, I think of it this way, and I do it this way on purpose, okay? My tethering, or my internet on my phone, the name, guess what it is, guys? And anybody in the live chat right now, guess what the name is for my Wi-Fi? I bet you Trickster can get it. Anybody? There you go, Sexy. Sexy Legs, got it. What do you win? I don't know yet. I'll think of something. All right. So yes, that is my password. Also, no, I think my password for it's honestly like 12345. But my Wi-Fi is Rideshare PA, and I do that on purpose so that way, when somebody leaves my car, they know, or they can hopefully remember, because I've had it happen a couple times where somebody's in my car and I ask them, like, hey, can I use, like, there was one instance I had, and I put the video up, and I had it up for 2 days, and I decided, because of the views, the low view count that it had, and just the length of the video, I actually took it off my channel. But I picked up 3 girls from a nightclub, and I took them home. The 2 in the back, I took them home. I took them to their home. And the 2 in the back, literally the whole time, were playing my tablet. And they were having such a good time. We were asking everyone questions. And I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Like, I asked them when they left. I said, hey, I have my own YouTube channel. I said, you guys are really, really cool. Do you care if I use the video on my YouTube channel? They said, no, that's no problem. What's your channel? And I gave them the name. I told them the name. But I brand myself as that, okay? I'm currently going to go, another thing I want to do is get my windows tinted in my car. So that is something that I want to do. I could easily go to the window tinting place and spend $200 to get it done. It comes with a 5-year warranty. But I'm honestly thinking when I go there, if I can see if I can talk to the owner, tell him what my business is, what I do for a living, as far as driving in my area, in my market, how many hours I drive, and tell him also, hey, I have a YouTube channel, I can put your name out there. So in return, can you do my windows for free? You tint my windows for free, and on the back window, I'll let you put a decal of your company, and I'll let you put your company's phone number under that. So basically, I'm free advertising for your company, and you're doing my windows for free. Those are the things you gotta think of, guys. I was also thinking if I could get rims and stuff like that, that would be awesome too, but that's probably not gonna happen. And to be honest, I don't really want that in my car, just for the fact of the ride. Like, I would love the low profile tires, like black, on my car. But at the same time, when I'm driving somebody, just the wear and tear every day, I don't want low profiles because they cost way too much money. My lifetime warranty plus my windows is dark. Sexy, do you drive an SUV or a car? Trickster, that's a lot. 4 dash cam giveaway. I would like to give dash cams away every week, every month. Until I start getting more money coming in the channel as far as vids and stuff, I would love to do that, but it has to be a certain amount. I'm giving my old dash cam away on November 1st. So whoever wins that will be free. I just have to pay for shipping. After that, every time I go live, so when I go live, anybody that does a super chat, I'm going to set that money aside, the super chat money aside, and hopefully every month, if I can get like, I would say every month if I can get like $50 worth of super chats, then I will give either like 2 t-shirts away, because t-shirts are about like 20 bucks, 20 to 25 bucks on my channel or on my website, and hoodies are I think like 43 or 44. So I would have no problem giving maybe like 1 hoodie away or 2 t-shirts at the end of every month. And then once I get up to, oh yeah, I do remember that, Sexy. I definitely look into getting, if you can ever afford it, get a hybrid. If you plan on driving a lot, I mean, I keep telling people, if you can get a hybrid, get one. I know some people don't like driving them, but I mean, I'm looking down at my pedometer, and sorry guys, my phone's being stupid. So like I said, guys, I forget what I was talking about before my freaking phone went off. Oh, so yeah, I've been trying to give, if I get more money in super chats, and like I said, the super chats, if I get money in super chats, I put that straight to the side. I'm not going to pocket that at all.
Quarter mile, turn right onto US 11 South Carlisle Pike.
And everybody can hear me, right? Okay. Can everybody hear me? Anybody hear me? Say yes or no. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Sexy, can you hear me? Okay, good. Sorry, live stream cut out, so I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, the more money that the channel starts to bring in, I have a set amount that I'm trying to hit every month when it comes to just ad revenue. If it goes above, I would definitely give more back to everybody. As far as super chats go, if people do super chats, then all that money, super chats, I will not ever include in my ad revenue. So that money I will put separate into a different bank account, and that money is what I will use for giveaways, for dash cams. I'd like to do one on different things like that. Yes, stuff, maybe merch. If people maybe would want to get a hat or a hoodie or a t-shirts, I'll give stuff like that away. Dash cams, again, that's another great thing. Maybe I can do something where I can get some stuff off Amazon, maybe like a light package, or a what else do I have? A diffuser, an oil diffuser. Those are great things that I have in my car already that I use that maybe other people don't, that I could just give away. So those are the things I kind of think about when I want to. It's going to be cool. Just remember, guys, on Halloween, if you are dressed up, that's great. Just remember, your face has to be visible, okay? Just for safety reasons, okay? That's pretty good, Trickster. Can I, if I tune in, can I win one?
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Silver Spring Road.
If I can win one, I'll tune in. I told Dustin, so I signed up. Dustin did his dash cam giveaway, and this was before I had. Dustin had his dash cam giveaway for the Blue Sky Sea, and obviously I didn't win that because I was just part of his regular group. I was not part of his patrons. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna sub to your channel. um, so I signed up for Dustin's Patreon account. I would highly recommend anybody, if you are a part of his regular sub and you are not part of his Patreon, do yourself a favor and sign up for that, because he puts extra videos out that he does not always put on YouTube. It's really cool. But at the same time, he gives away dash cams on that channel as well. So that's pretty cool also. But the reason why I say this is, and like 2 days afterwards, I just said, screw it, I really want that dash cam. And I went ahead and bought it, and it was the best decision I ever made, because I love this dash cam. It is so easy. If anybody needs a dash cam, go into my description. It's called the Blue Sky C SEA, and it works amazing. It's 4 buttons. You literally, it has a menu button, a front, back, and then it has a button that says OK. The OK button, you hit that and it records. That's it. Every time I turn my car on, it automatically like turns on and starts recording. It is the best freaking dash cam I've ever had. I think I am Trickster. If I'm not, I'll check. But I'm pretty sure I am. But that's the first thing, guys. If you do rideshare and you do not you do not have a dash cam, you might as well just go to your local casino and just roll the dice. Because like I've done combined, I think I've done a little bit over 1,000 rides in the 11 months that I've been doing this. And I will say pretty much every single one has been good except for 2. The 2 that I'm talking about, the first one was my video. The second one was probably about 3 months in, maybe 4 months in. I picked up 2 guys at a bar. The guy that ordered the ride, I did not hold it against him. Basically, his friend that he was with was just a belligerent, drunk asshole. I literally pulled up to the car, or pulled up to where I was getting them, and the guy looked in my window as soon as he got in, and I confirmed. He goes, "Yo, do you know where to find some hose at?" And I'm like, who the fuck talks like that? Do you know where to find some hose? Like, no, I don't. Sorry, bud. Like, sorry. To me, that's just ignorant. I don't call any female a hoe or a bitch or any of that, because it's so degrading. But anyway, so he put in the address for his hotel. Apparently he didn't put the address in, he just put the name of the hotel. And I'm driving and we get there, and the guy's like, "Oh my goodness, this isn't the right place." Well, here he put the hotel name in, but he put the wrong hotel. He put the hotel name in, but it was the wrong hotel. So I literally drove 25 minutes out the way just to drive 30 minutes back, and ended up spending an hour with these people. The guy was annoying as hell. But, so yeah, it was just annoying. Mainly because the passenger in the back was a complete dick / tool, whatever. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I'm gonna get going right now for the night. Later, PA. Drive safely. Thank you, Trickster. Thank you for coming into the channel. Thank you, everybody, for coming into the channel. I want to thank Sensei for being a longtime subscriber. Me and her go way back, pretty much to the beginning. I want to thank Crybaby for always coming in usually. Who else is in here right now? Trickster, Sensei. Donnie, he pretty much comes into every single live chat. I want to thank Dustin Is Driving, because again, he started me out and got me on this crazy thing called YouTube. So yeah, I appreciate it. And as always, guys, stay safe, drive safe, know the rules, make the rules in your car if you need to. Okay, set the boundaries for passengers. Do not let them step all over you. But at the same time, just stay safe, guys. All right? Rideshare PA out. Have a great night.